All right, all you ambulance chasers. I got one of the A1s from day one. I got one of the originals out that Port City. Some have a debate if it's Ratchet City, if it's the Port City, but it's a magnet that's bringing you to the architect. I got ELAW on the phone from K-Ham from Music City. What's going on, ELAW?
Man, what's happening with you, man? Glad to be on the podcast with you.
We put this thing together. This is gonna be episode 42. I think that Jackie Robinson ward number 42. So we're gonna call this the 40 Acres in the Mule, the Spike Lee episode, Jackie Robinson Brooklyn Doctor edition of the Big Thirsty Show. And man, before we get way too off track, man, I want to take it back, man. DJ Hard been hitting me up. He got a podcast. You know, we used to have the group Hat 2000.
At 2000, man, we sold it in the record store, so it was up there on the shelves with, you know, back in the day, Notorious B.I.G. and Craig Mack and any of those Jodeci, any of those artists you want to name. Hat 2000 was out there being sold at the same time, man. So and it had a vibe to it.
Yeah, man. It had 2000 went, and we opened up at Tipitina's in New Orleans. I live in New Orleans now. If you don't know, ELAW.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So man, we was doing it. That was back in 1992. Man, last time I saw you, you had the K-Ham pool party.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. It's been some years have passed, but you know, throughout those years, the music, the DJing, the being in touch with what the audiences want that listen to hip hop, that listen to reggae, dance hall, Afro beats, any of the black cultures as far as the music scene. Man, you, DJ Hard, and I've tried my best to try to, you know, keep my finger on the pulse of that, you know, so we've been doing it for a minute.
Yeah, man. Speaking of hip-hop used to be up in Music City back in the day before the, what was the character?
Before the Miss Peaches character.
Miss Peaches, yeah. Everybody was trying to have Big Thirsty and Miss Peaches do something together. It never happened. But man, we carrying the name on. So man, how the business going, man? Cause you like the architect of business, you know.
Man, well, you know, I just tried to follow the examples of those people that came before me, because, you know, in every community, you got a lot of people that want to start businesses. And if I had any advice to give anybody that wanted to start a business, first thing you got to do is get in control of your emotions, because you're going to meet a lot of people. They're going to have a lot of different opinions. They're going to feel certain ways about how you do business. Like, they're going to have opinions about facts.
Yeah.
And if you can't get your mind wrapped around the fact that people are going to interject their opinions into different things, and some of their opinions you cannot feed into, because it's like it'll put you out of business and they're going to be mad. So you got to figure out, hey man, can I deal with that? Because if not, it's not what they say, it's not for the timid.
Oh, man. Yeah, so I talked with Vincent Yellowboy, and he keeps telling me, man, I want you to come. We're going to give Big Thirsty an award. And I got the flyer somewhere. Sorry, I don't know. I'm going to put the flyer up on the screen. But they said, like you just said, people became before you. They going to honor Lenny Lewis and I guess Garland now. So I was like, well, man, you know, y'all give me some gas money. Give me something to come back to Shreveport, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But man, look, and being in the Crescent City, you are in one of the major markets in the United States anyway. And I used to wonder, and this is how I found out, like when I was a kid, I'd hear certain songs, you know how certain songs, they call out different cities' names, and I noticed that certain cities, they never hollered out, one of them being where we're from Shreveport, right? It's like, why did they never say Shreveport? Man, as I actually got into business and figured out population's too small, there's not a lot of financial traffic. I mean, there's not a lot of economy that comes in and out of Shreveport. Like, you never hear anybody saying, hey, man, where you going? Well, I'm leaving Los Angeles, and I got a really big business deal going down in Shreveport. So You know, but New Orleans has always been one of those cities, and the fact that you have located there, man, that means you got opportunity to do some things, which I'm sure you're doing in that major market that can reach out to a nationwide area.
Yes, I'm trying, and see, and one of the advantages, because you already know, when you leave Shreveport, you got to fly to Dallas or fly somewhere.
To get to the spot you're trying to get. I had to drive to Dallas to go to Miami back in October because the price leaving Shreveport to Miami would have been like $1,100, but if I drive to Dallas, I can catch a flight round trip for like $400. I'm like, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Man.
Yep.
You know, and then that reminds me when Tyrese, he just said the name Shreveport, and man, people went crazy.
Yeah, well, that's one of those examples where people took it personally because Tyrese was just making an example of, hey man, if you all have aspirations to move up in the entertainment industry and to be seen, you got to leave a place like Shreveport where nobody really has eyes on it and go to a place like New York or Los Angeles or Chicago. And you know who did that from Shreveport was Profile. Profile left Shreveport, went to Motown Records, got seen, and got signed. And so Tyrese wasn't just making fun of Shreveport. He was just making an example, and Shreveport happened to be the city. But, you know, people that live here, they in their feelings, so they took it personally.
I'm like, man, he did us some favor. He could have said a little Big Rock.
Right. He could have said Bogalusa or something, right?
Man, somebody, Jax, he put up something about Profile on his page the other day. I said, man, I gotta put up all the Southern Soul, all the roots, man. I saw some band, and it was a name that reminded me of Windstorm. I said, man, we got to pull up Slack, Windstorm, Ron Johnson.
Right, all of the guys that remember back in the day that some of them still on the scene doing different things in 2025.
Yeah, man. I used to just be in Super One and Ron Johnson be in the line next to mine, man. You know. We did not know what the future was going to bring.
Man, didn't know that Grammys and awards and everything were in store.
Man. Man, well, listen, this is what we like to do on the Big Thirsty Show. We like to see if we can get your donations up. So if you give them your Cash App, and then we're going to ask you for the wisdom of the day coming from the ELAW to the W.
Well, we can do this then. The Cash App for the station itself. The station's Cash App is $Flex Radio. Flex is one of the 4 stations that we have. So Flex like a muscle, FLEX, RADIO altogether.
Mad Cobra Flex.
Flex. That's it. Yep. Okay. But now as far as the wisdom of the day, man, if let me see. This is what I would say. Most people, I'm not say everybody, but most people want to be successful. And that term has a lot of different meanings to a lot of different people. I would tell anybody, first, find out what you call success. What do you call accomplishment? What do you call reaching the goals that you have for yourself? Because if you try to use somebody else's definition of it, you're going to be steady chasing something that you have no idea when you're satisfied. Because if somebody tells you, man, I really like tofu. I like how tofu tastes. If you've never tasted tofu and don't know what it is, you're going to spend your whole life, and somebody could trick you and say, hey, man, this is tofu. So when you eat it, you don't have any idea of what tofu really tastes like, so you can't say whether you like tofu or not, because you haven't even identified what is tofu so that I can tell if I like that or not. So again, my point, be successful. You're going to have to figure out what it is that you call success and then work towards that goal. Because if you're looking at what Jay-Z is doing or what Steve Harvey's doing or anybody that you could pick that is generically successful, you can't go for what they went for. Because if you do, once you achieve it, how do you know that that's the taste that you're looking for? That may not be the flavor your tongue had for it. And you'd be like, well, man, the world think I'm successful, but I'm not happy. And then you lost.
Man. So, yes, that's the wisdom for the day coming from ELAW. We're about to do an old school dinosaur Shreveport roll call. We're going to shout out Big Pop. Now, Big Pop is one of the younger ones.
Right.
But J Cross, you know, you always accept my requests. Uh, Jaco,
Jaco James. Yep. Shout out. Yep.
man, what was the Motown Mafia?
Motown Mafia,
Uh,
PCP,
Nasty and Tyrone. What was that group? What was that group?
Organized Rhyme.
Organized Rhyme.
Definitely got to shout out Jazzy Jeff with his group Lakeside Rock.
Yeah, Jazzy Jeff,
Yep.
Shell Shock Records.
Yep, Shell Shock
Payroll
Records. There you go. Oh, can't forget one of our other great DJs over there from Allendale, DJ B Smooth.
Oh man, yeah, B Smooth from Music City.
Yep, B Smooth. And then the other group from Allendale, ADIC.
Oh, don't dial my beeper.
Don't dial my beeper. Still got that 12-inch. Oh, and there was a chick that used to rap a lot, man. And she was from here. Man, I can't think of that girl's name. What was that girl's name? Man, it escapes me now.
Yeah, True Sister.
Yeah, True doing the poetry, and she's still doing it, no doubt.
Yes. Words of a Latte, Christian, the bookstore, man, Garland's,
yep, Laverne's, can't forget her. Yep.
Man, so we could go on, and if we didn't name y'all, man, y'all already know Bozier, I told you.
Oh yeah,
the
Jack Quarters over there, them guys.
Man, G 422 Mojo.
Oh, DJ K-Rock, the blind DJ. He's tear up the box, man.
Yeah. It's a mobile. It's about 3 blind brothers. G&G Studios, Floyd Grisby.
Yep.
Man, yep. But y'all already know it's Love, H&H Lounge, Tantrum with the barbecue.
Definitely
place.
With the Tantrum, most definitely.
King Turkey Leg. Man, we gonna try to put some visuals to all that, ELAW. Man, I appreciate you. Man, we gonna try to check in with you. The Big Thirsty Show, we drop about once a week.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's good to be in touch with you, man. Like I say, some of y'all been solid since day one. And my day one in the community, because I'm square, been a nerd my whole life. I didn't really get out into the community till I opened Music City, which was April 8th of 1990. So it's been this April. It was 35 years that store has been around. So that's my day one, and you, DJ Hard, and on just a few other folks, man. When I met y'all through that venue, y'all been solid ever since.
Man. Yeah, remember when you changed locations? I can't. You sold me my first shelf to open up my own business.
Yep, most definitely.
Man, Tommy Granville. Brett, the Pickle Man.
lot of history.
Dollar
the Raven.
Dale Main sent all the Samuels.
Ooh, man, it's enough to do an entire 13-season TV series, man.
Because as soon as we hang this phone up, we gonna be forgot somebody, and that's gonna be in the comment, man. You ain't say Jaco James, man. You ain't say Ike.
Man, charges our head, not our heart, man. Because it's like if I could remember everybody over the 35 years, we would do it. But
yeah. The Den of Thieves, Vicious.
Vicious the goddess. Yeah, most definitely.
and her whole clique. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it's so many.
Man. Okay, all right. So, shout out Motown, Queensboro, Hollywood. We already said Jack Quarters. Y'all already know the Cooper Road.
Yeah, Allendale, Lakeside.
Wait. Big Jake in Cotton Valley. There you go. We can go.
Yeah, we can go outside of the immediate Shreveport Bossier area.
Yeah, the Spring Hill.
NIMP up there in Spring Hill.
I got pulled over. Ticket traps in Spring Hill, y'all. Watch the speed.
Watch the speed going through there for real.
Ooh wee. Okay, ELAW, man. Peace and love, man. Peace and love, ELAW.
Man, appreciate you, man. Much success throughout the rest of the year and the years to come.
There you go. We praying for you, man. We praying for you and the whole organization.
Man, positive vibes and prayers right back at you, man. Appreciate it.
Hey, wait. And before we go, we gotta let them know that this was super universal.
Super universal business.
Okay, peace and love.
Peace out, man.
Now what's up FaceTime? Cause we know that they feel us. 3-wheeler, pillar, acting bad for Skrilla. Switch a burner, bounce a turner, sitting low on fold. I'm pulling through the lot, slamming doors on buttons. And I'm
Hurry up and buy. 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 Hurry up and buy.